Hey guys, Gemmy here, and today I'm going to be showing you the Gemmy Jimbo dancing hamster. Now on the surface, this may look like just another standard dancing hamster, and yeah, it does have that standard animation to it, so you're probably thinking to yourself, oh, lots of dancing hamsters move the exact same way. Big deal. What makes this one so special? Well, believe it or not, unless you actually owned one of these, you would know that this thing actually has a gearbox that controls two animations at once. So, in a way, it's kind of a two-in-one mechanism, except it's got two motors to it. So, yeah, it does have the standard dancing mechanism, but it also has a leaning mechanism where the body tilts forward and backward as it's dancing to the song. Pretty cool, right? Now, of course, there is a 10-tooth gear that runs the mechanism, but there's also a 13-tooth gear in there that runs the main dancing mechanism. So the leaning mechanism is run by the 10-tooth. So of course I just need to replace the split 10-tooth gear and that was it. No troubles, really. But looking at this thing from the inside, it's just fascinating to see that mechanism, like, working on its own. Just the way it moves. Like I said, if you actually owned one of these and decide to disassemble and see what it looks like from the inside, you'll be, like, amazed to see, how did they do that, man? Like, that Joe P is some kind of, like, mechanical genius. Even though he doesn't really work on the items himself, he just comes up with the ideas and the concepts. Sometimes he takes inspiration from other items, but I'm getting off track here. But yeah, this is a really cool hamster, just for the one gearbox controlling multiple animations at the same time. It's just amazing. I mean, this is just like one of many examples to show that 2003 was probably the most innovative year for Gemmy Industries' entire history. It's probably their biggest year to date. But here's the box. It says Dancing Hamster, Jimbo, I Dance to Limbo Rock. Requires 3 AA batteries. Here's the side of the box with the lyrics. They are written in very small text. Here's the back of the box. It says, Jimbo is a hamster with a backbone, a bendy backbone, that is, a spine that is oh so fine, vertebrae for party play. Straight from the lowlands of the California coast, Jimbo is entertaining us all with his Limbo Rock. Collect them all. There's Red, Nanako, Sam, Hamzilla, and Hal. Limbo Rock by John Sheldon and Billy Strange, 1962, A Cuff Rose Music Inc., 2003, Gemmy Industries Corporation. This is item number 30241. Other side of the box. Jimbo, Dancing Hamster, sings Limbo Rock. So let's go ahead and see Jimbo in action now. Pretty cool. I think the speaker might be getting a wee bit quiet, but it's not major right now. There's the little hamsterette wedding flyer right there. And this guy was sold at the late KB Toys, and they recommend Panasonic alkaline batteries. I think I still prefer Duracell myself. Put the box off to the side. Put Jimbo in the spotlight. Let's take a look at his tag. It says, hold on, let me just get it into focus. There we go. Limo hamsters have an extra vertebrae that allows them to make it under that pesky pole. Visit me at Gemmy.com. Item number 30241. You can see the sweet and timeless summer attire. The flower necklace he wears, the Hawaiian shirt. Very cool, very cool. There was actually another Gemmy item that was going to play Limbo Rock. Somewhere in one of the Gemmy Industries Toy Fair 2000 videos, you can actually listen or hear this exact recording of the song in its original pitch. But I don't know what item it was going to play this, but Even back in 2000, there were some items that just didn't make the cut. And I don't know if people still do Limbo in 2025. You know, social media and all that. They really should, because these kinds of things are timeless. Gemmy Industries Inc., Irving, Texas, 75038. Here's the battery compartment underneath. Gemmy Industries Corp., made in China. www.gemmy.com, requires 3 AA batteries. So let's go ahead and play Jimbo again. Yeah, you can see just how much he leans. Isn't that amazing? But look at that. You better believe he's got that kind of vertebrae that can get him under that pesky pole. Well, there you go, guys. That's the Gemmy Jimbo dancing hamster. And honestly, I'd have to say this is probably one of my favorites. Aside from Leroy Brown, Slick, and a few others I can't think of right now, this is probably another one of my favorites. Just how they managed to cram 2 animations into one, well, semi-small gearbox. It's amazing, really. And as much as it pains me to say this, I don't think Gemmy's ever going to make anything like this ever again. Because they're going to rely on just already pre-made animation modules for their stuff. You know, sidesteppers, happy shufflers. You won't see stuff like this in 2025 being sold in the stores. But hey, at least it's good to know that stuff like this existed at one point and it still continues to exist to this day. Thanks for watching.